Peekaboo! It's Truth Dog, everybody. Woof woof! Here with another great video. Pissing all over the lawn that is the world with my urine of truth. Today I'd like to show you a book that I found that I wrote a long time ago. It's not a big boy book. It's not a grown-up book. Not too many words. It's my kind of book, which is called "Are There Monsters in My Cupboard?" Right? And this is something that I did in 7th grade as part of English project, I suppose, something along those lines. And this actually got me into the gifted class in 7th grade, of which I attended like 1 or 2 lessons, and I thought, this sucks, like this is just more work, it wasn't for me, so I just stopped going to those things. So anyway, this is a book I wrote, and the teachers really liked it, and like they shared it with the class and everything, and I hadn't seen this in a long time. But what was really interesting about it is that it seems to depict reptilians in society, and I can tell you at 12 years of age, I was not aware of reptilians on a conscious level whatsoever. It was more like that thing that Morpheus says in The Matrix, like, Neo, you can feel there's always been something wrong and blah, blah, blah. It was that kind of stuff, because I think that true spirits, empaths, real people, of which there are very few in this world, spoiler alert, before they actually are consciously aware of reptilians and the true nature of our society, they certainly have an inkling. And it only really takes finding out about these things, and I think real people hit the ground running, whereas like an empty person, they'll find out, they can hear it a million times, they might even see something like true evidence in front of their face and they'll still deny it. That's like a clone or an empty person, of which make up the majority of humans on the planet. But anyway, this book, Are There Monsters in My Cupboard? And I mean, 12 years old, that's not the best drawings ever, and I've been smart enough to cover my name there, but Scott is my first name. This dude here, you can tell he's a targeted individual, right? Because look, he can't even like tie his shoelaces anymore, and like he can't even tuck his shirt in properly. Like he's so frazzled, by all this reptilian gang stalking and stuff. So like, I suppose that's like the subtext of the novel. But I'll just read the blurb here. Are there monsters in Joey's cupboard? I don't know who Joey is. I've never met a Joey in my life. Or is he just going crazy? If you want to know the answer, read the book, right? And there I am, 12-year-old me, about the author. Scott is 12 years old. He enjoys playing video games and drawing. He has 2 kittens, Earwig and Chinwig, 2 black cats, Hi-Ho and Silver, 1 white cat called Misty, and a dog called Treasure. All dead now. Very sad, but yeah. Wow, that's great. Okay, so what I'll do, children, is I'm going to read the book. And like I said, I deliberately haven't looked at this. I found it this morning. I mean, I looked at the cover and flipped through it and realized, holy crap, I should share this, because it like really adds credibility to my channel. I looked through it, but I haven't read it since, I don't know, at least a decade. But yeah, let's go through it. So, page 1. I suppose this is just sort of filler stuff. You got like a door, and then I think that like door is starting to open. Maybe that like represents the subconscious mind, the pineal gland starting to activate. I don't know. But see, that means that I did a good job. And just a little background info on that smiley face. This is something that I found out about those smiley faces. That it's that thing wasn't like the smiley face logo or whatever wasn't a thing until the 60s or 70s. I think they covered that in the movie Forrest Gump, where they claimed that like Forrest invented the smiley face logo. But it depicts a reptilian, or it depicts a psychopath, because you can see, like, that's the Joker smile. Humans don't smile like that. Humans smile with their eyes. We smile with our eyes, but you can see, like, the depiction it's dead-eyed, it's dead-eyed, but, hides a smile, so that's like a narcissistic, psychopathic kind of thing. That's to normalize that kind of stuff in society and promote it and whatnot. But anyway, you got the gross green reptilian goo. And this first page, I dedicate this book to my 4 kittens. R.I.P. Okay, page 1. Are there monsters in my cupboard? If there are, I bet that big reptilian question mark there. You got the globe Earth. Fittingly, it's green. Okay, cool. Some monsters are big, right? Look at that dude, right? There's Godzilla. And some monsters are small. Oh, okay. Little magnifying glass and this like little flying reptilian thing here. Okay. Some monsters are short. And some monsters are tall. Yikes, you know? Ha! Snikey. But some of the monsters don't have a brain at all. Some, I'd say most. Some monsters are mean. Some monsters are nice. Help! Right? Gang stalking right there. Gang stalking 101. It's pretty cool. I got a Simpsons reference there. He's got 2 tattoos. So much detail. He's got a tattoo that says love, L-U-V, and hate, H-A-T. It's, I think that's like Sideshow Bob joke. He has those written on his knuckles because the Simpsons only have 4 fingers, like reptilians. No, reptilians only have 3. Anyway. And some Chinese monsters like to snack on rice. Right? It's a little racist, but remember, I come from Australia. Some monsters are green. Some monsters are brown. Wow, this is fairly racial. So you got like a hippie part of the false peace and love movement they created in the 60s to make people think that the way to fight war was to do nothing. John Lennon here. Oh, the fake John Lennon, you know. Peace, man. Save the forest, man. Right? And you got like some monsters are brown. You got the hip hop Illuminati gangster there. Okay. Pretty cool. And some grumpy monsters are always wearing a frown. Oh, he didn't get his supply that day. What a poor guy. I feel bad for him. Some monsters live in houses. Some live in flats. So you got this, see, making all the pollution there, right? That's what they do. And see that the walkway, the path there is a tongue, a reptilian tongue. Even the house looks like a reptilian. Oh my goodness, you know. And same with the monster flats. You got the garage there, and it's got the teeth and the tongue. And what else we got here? Office, garage. No vacancy, no surprises there. You know, typical. All right, what else we got? And dirty, grotty monsters live in rubbish cans with pet rats. Hopefully Sesame Street doesn't see this one. Pretty good. Okay, some monsters eat cats. Some monsters eat dogs. Meow. Oh no, he ate Truth Dog. Oh no. Oh, you dirty monsters. But some hungry monsters love to snack on logs. It's pretty cool. And we got a call back to the hippie monster going, hey man, see? The reptilians, they're the ones who are doing it. And this guy, he's confusing you, making you think that he's part of our side. Not really. He's crisis acting. He's a crisis actor. Oh, man. All right. I was woke as hell. Some monsters go to work. I would say all monsters go to work. Some monsters go to school. Got the teacher. 2 + 2 equals. It's a bit of a tough one. And who else we got there? Right. We got the monster going to work. He's real happy. People love going to work. And a few lazy monsters enjoy a swim at the local pool. Wow, that's a darn high dive. Oh wow, little bit of lesser magic there. Predictive programming of chemtrails. Poor Mr. Sun. He's been covered by the clouds. Yeah. Okay. Actually, there aren't any monsters living with me. Is that really? Is this missing a page? Some swim at the pool. Okay. Actually, there aren't any monsters living with me today. Ding dong, and I guess that's meant to be my dad, or it's Joey's dad. And hi, we got one of those door knockers. That's a form of energy vampire. Dun dun dun. Hi, how are you? Sorry to bother you. Blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Jehovah's Witness reptilian right there. So he's closing the door on his face. Thank you, Dad. And at least not now, anyway. Oh, isn't that lovely? Slam the door on them. Get to enjoy some nice tell evil vision programming, mind control. So when you're not dealing with these things in person, you're experiencing their brainwashing through the television. And the dog there has one eye open. A little bit of subliminal there as well. The old nod to old Captain Satan. And we end with the door. Uh-oh. Leaving it open for a sequel there. See, he's trying to get back in. They never stop trying to get back in. But there we go. Are there monsters in my cupboard? And the reason I said "oh" before was like some photo of my brother and his stupid friends came through. But anyway, that's it. Are there monsters in my cupboard? So pretty cool. Pretty cool. And that's all I got for you today. And actually, well, I got 50 subscribers recently, so 51 actually, which is pretty fitting, as in Area 51. So let's just call this my 51 subscribers special. And thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed the book. And yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Truth Dog out.